Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to Guy Stuff. There's going to be a whole lot of home renovation and upgrade and smart home and that kind of stuff on here that I'm putting on Guy Stuff because it's kind of deviating from Cigar Obsession, and it is spitting rain. Got a little mist here. So, of course, the other updates were about Cigar Obsession, but now we're going to get into some of the nitty gritty and just what I'm doing here. So, I'll have a big reveal after everything's done and a walkthrough, and I'll put that on Cigar Obsession. But from here, going forward for, just having fun around the house here and reviews and installs and that kind of stuff, I'll put it on Guy Stuff. Well, guys, welcome to day one in the new house. Home Depot just opened up, so I'm heading on over there. Got to get 15 gallons of paint to start. I think that might cover it. I don't know, we'll see. There's going to be some walls that definitely need 2 coats. I imagine I'll probably need 2 coats on the whole house. We've got a combination of existing colors. There are a couple that are fairly dark, like a mustard green, kind of weird. But most of the house is like a very light tinted yellow, the kind of desert kind of look. It's nice, but it's got to go. It's all dirty. There's marks everywhere. It's, 12 years old. So definitely time for some new paint. And the color going in is a very light, very slightly blue tinted gray. So 1 coat may do it, but 2 will definitely look better with a texture. And we do have heavily textured walls. I'm gonna go with a matte paint. That's what's in here right now. Looks great in the nice big rooms. I don't want any kind of reflectivity. We don't have kids, so we don't need anything that's super durable that we need to scrub or anything like that. We're just gonna replace what's in there because you know what? It looks fantastic. Got everything stacked in the garage still. I did undo some smaller boxes and some, toiletries and stuff like that we needed just for last night. But I'm really not gonna be able to touch this stuff until I get the painting done. So that is step number 1. I'm gonna work from the rooms we need to occupy first, back out. So I'm gonna hit the bedroom and master bath first, then we can get that completely situated, put the rest of the furniture in there, and then move on from there. So shouldn't be too long. I do have to get a new ladder, which is totally fine. There was one here when we had looked at the house, but it didn't specifically say it conveyed. So, it's no problem or whatever, but there was a nice 12-foot step ladder in here. It was great. And it turned out it was just in here so that the inspector could get into the attic, but the previous owner did remove that. Totally fine. They also removed one of the huge trash bins. You can see it back there. The thing is massive. It's bigger than the one I had at the old house. And that was huge. But this is on like wagon wheels. It's so big. And there were 2 of them here. I was worried because we have to store them, in the garage. And, it's a nice sized garage, but that takes up a chunk of space. And 2 of them was like, oh crap, where am I going to put these? Luckily, he had one over here from one of his other homes, and he took that with him. So that was really cool. And I gotta buy some new landscaping uplighting. I don't know, maybe I missed it on the paperwork and it didn't really convey, or maybe somebody snatched it. I don't know, but I was spending a half an hour last night trying to figure out how to turn on my landscaping uplighting, just to realize after going out and looking that it's gone. So I'll have to install some of that too. I believe it's actually required in the front for the HOA. The rear I know is not, but there was some there. I remember looking at it and noticing that it had a very big solar panel. So I know it was there before, but definitely not there now. Anyway, off to Home Depot, and once Lowe's opens up, so I have a monster list. I mean, tons of stuff. A couple grand worth of stuff, because I've got one last nice movers discount coupon left. If you change your address, be sure you do it online. You get some immediate coupons in your email. And then once you actually move, I think it's like 5 or 6 days before the actual move date, they send you some physical packets with even more coupons in there. So it used to be a deal with Home Depot, at least around here. I would imagine it's regional. They switched to Lowe's, which is okay. I prefer Home Depot for stuff, and it would have helped with the paint purchase because that we're getting at Home Depot. But it turned out to be a better deal because Lowe's had the better appliances that we wanted. So even though it would have been a little cheaper at Home Depot to get the appliances, we got much better appliances for just a little bit more money through Lowe's. So very excited there, and we saved 20% on that coupon. I've got a 10% left. But point is, you get 2 coupons for Lowe's here, one in email and then one physical later near your move date. So we just got back from 4 freaking hours going to Home Depots and Lowe's and finding what we needed. Oh, I'm beat. This is like $2,000 of it. Got another grand I've got to buy online because we bought them out of stuff, and there's just nothing else in the area in stores. But got a lot of cool stuff to go through. If you saw the last update on Cigar Obsession, you had a clue of what I was doing, but let's unload the car and show you what I got right now at least. So in this trip, started off with a new ladder. This one goes to 22 feet, and I've got another one that I got when I bought the first house. It's buried way back there, but it's a lot smaller and it's an off-brand. Just a complete pain in the ass to use. Went with the nicer Little Giant brand this time. It's got leveling legs, super easy to make sure it's perfect on any level. It's got wheels on one end so you can cart the thing around. The levers are no longer total pain in the ass. They're super easy. Just all in all, a much more pleasurable ladder to use. So that's that. New trash can. Oh my God, I didn't know trash cans were so freaking expensive. That's for the kitchen. Just a regular roll. I mean, even stuff at IKEA, same price, man, $100. You really can't get much less than $100. New tiki torches, of course, gotta have those for CO. And new bases. Since I won't be sticking them in the ground, got these nice cast iron, super heavy duty bases for them. So still have the iconic part of the set, that's for sure. Crap load of light bulbs. That's just some of them. There's a couple more boxes of other ones and floodlights and all kinds of good stuff. Converting what was left in the house to LED. There were still some halogens and fluorescents in there. Oh crap. I just remembered I forgot to get all the LEDs to replace the fluorescents in the fans. Oh well, next trip. Another paint tray and some more liners, whole bunch of little supplies, and there's a trim brush bucket and liners and drop cloths and rollers and all the normal stuff. New doorbell. The one in there sounds like ass. I mean, it's the $9.99 Builder Special. This one actually sounds nice. It was, I think, $22, something like that. Oh, look, there's my tray that I couldn't remember where I put. Right in front of my face. There's some more light bulbs. We got a new smart door lock. This is the one we picked out and liked as far as the features and the finish. I didn't want one that looked like a smart lock, so no buttons or anything. I wanted a plain touch panel. They light up. When it's off, it's just plain black. So that's what I like. Can't see it there, but anyway, I don't have internet yet, so I won't be installing this for several more days. But when it's off, it's just like a normal, black panel. So it looks really cool. And these are going to go over the kitchen table to replace that weird 4 LED track light kind of thing. Really cheap. These are nice long pendants, and these will come between 4 and 6 feet from the ceiling. And then a huge stainless steel LED strip to replace the fluorescent old one in the laundry room. It'll match the rest of the house. And then this is the new dining room fixture. That thing's huge. And that looks really sharp, especially in person. Everything pretty much has that antique brass look. It's really gonna pop against the floors, which have a very similar color tone, and the clears, because we've got the black and the silvers and the clears and that kind of thing going throughout the house. And a couple little trash cans. I'm gonna do a little project here. I got some command strip Velcro strips, and I'm just gonna mount this with that to the inside door in the master bath of one of the vanity doors, so it can be a hidden trash can. Because I don't want a trash can again just sitting out on the side. I don't like the look of that. And then this is for one of the guest bathrooms. And 10 gallons of paint. Paint was an ordeal. We were going to get all the paint from Home Depot because we picked out the French silver from Behr. Nope, come to find out, you can't get the base for that particular color in the 5-gallon buckets. So they could only sell it to me by the gallon, and it would have been like 4 times as much. It's ridiculous. And it only comes in their Ultra. So I'm like, wonderful. So we went to Lowe's and matched the color to, if you're wondering, it's a beautiful color. Latitude. There's the number there. HGSW1446. Very, very slight blue hue, neutral gray. Stunning color, matches the French silver at Home Depot. And they had no problem giving me 10 gallons in matte. Oh, that was the other thing. I wanted it in matte. They did have it in semi-gloss. I do not want semi-gloss. The whole house is in matte now and it looks great. So I think I'm gonna need more than 10 gallons, but it's 160 bucks a pop, so I didn't want to overbuy, and I have one more coupon after that. Now the big problem today was all the electrical supplies. Basically, here's the rub. If you are wanting a bunch of high-end Lutron stuff, order it online, because stores don't stock dick. I bought them out of everything they had, which wasn't much. 3 wall mount remotes, 1 smart dimmer, 1. They had this huge open gaping hole of inventory, and that was it. They had 1 on the shelf, and no other local stores had them. I bought them out of one other thing I can't even remember, but anyway, I needed like 5 times that. I need 15 more switches. You know, they had 1, so I'll have to order everything from Amazon. So if you're in for the basic stuff, they had tons of that, but if you want the high-end quesada, you gotta order online. They just don't stock anything. And they checked all the other stores' inventories too. And a new welcome mat that's extra wide. This thing's huge. 4.5 feet wide. Matches the oversized door. Love it. Looks really nice. So that is it for this trip. But here's my goal today. Paint the master bedroom. That way we can unpack all our clothes, get all of that done. Also, I guess I need to paint the master walk-in closet so we can put everything in there. So I need to get all that done today. That'll help start unpacking this. I won't even be able to do all the electrical because the panel's completely buried over there. So I'll wait on, I got a ton of the black outlets and switches and plates and all that. Oh my God, do you pay a freaking premium to get black? Ridiculous. 3 and 4 times the price compared to white for the exact same stuff. Just regular outlets, GFI outlets, plates. It's just stupid just because it's black. But anyway, let's get started right after I get some lunch. Hungry.